That's our buck. That's the buck that we want right there. He is 180 out. Silver Ridge Peaks is officially here on all platforms now, and that means we have TruRACS mule deer. Well, we're about to be heading out to the Rocky Mountains of Silver Ridge Peaks and search for some TruRACS mule deer. But before we head out there, we need to grab some ammo for what we're going to be using, which is the 30-06 Everett rifle. So we'll grab some ammo for that sucker. Alright, we're just heading over to our first spot here. We have a tripod set up here, and I've actually not been here in quite some time. Last time we were here, we got a diamond bighorn, but mule deer, I haven't even seen a 4 here in so long, so I'm really curious to see what we're going to find. And we're in, and I see sight of Bighorn. That's actually a decent size 3. Ooh, that's a TruRACS mule deer. Our first sighting. We have what looks to be a really decent level 4 coming right towards us here. There's a whole herd of muleys coming this way. So if they come close enough, we might be able to take some down with a bow. It was a dilute. That's our buck right there. He's a level 4. And he actually has a really interesting looking rack. So I'm quite interested in that level 4 dilute buck. Ooh, that's a beautiful looking buck. Look at that thing. Now that is an incredible looking mule deer. It's like spot on exactly what I would want to see in a mule deer buck. Wow. Just an awesome rack on that thing. Yeah, I definitely want him over the dilute for sure. Wow. Actually, we'll try and get him to come a little bit closer so we can get a better look at him. So he's actually stopped out there at about 54 yards, and he's perfectly broadside, so I think we're going to go for him. And we might potentially be able to get that dilute as well, depending on... We'll hold for 40 and hold for the top of the lung. It looked good. We should be able to take down that dilute as well. Oh yeah, he's going down. He's going down. Right there. First huge TruRACS muley is down. We'll try and take down this nice dilute as well. Should have been a nice single lung. And I honestly think we should take down this buck too. If we could possibly get a shot off. I don't want to hit him in the back of the neck. Alright, let's hop down and go take a look at our first TruRACS muley buck. He actually was a pretty good one too. Based off the score estimate, he should score somewhere around like 215 or 220s or something like that. But right here's where we hit our buck. Nice vital hit. And he ran probably like 40-50 yards. And there he is piled up right there. There's our dilute down right over there. So we'll swing by here and pick this up. Looks like we got a little bit forward on that, but a nice left lung at 54 yards out. He's going to score 219. That is a really cool looking muley buck. Honestly thought he had forks on his G2s there, but looks like he just has, you know, like one tine coming off both sides. If this had some forks on it, it would look really cool, but it's only a silver? Really? I would have thought that would have been for surely a gold. But either way, our first TruRACS buck is down. And here's our dilute. That's actually going to be a silver as well, a 187, but ended up getting him at 91 yards out. Still a cool looking buck though, it really is. You know, this one actually does have the split forks on the top there. I heard that the bighorn sheep got their base of their horns fixed now, so that way there's mass all the way through to the skull. And it definitely looks like it, but there's a huge one out there, and we're going to try and take him down to see if we can't get over there and check that thing out as well. Alright, there he is out there, 371 out. He's a little ways out there, but we could probably take that down with a 30-06. That looked good, and I didn't see him take off, but I doubt we dropped him. Could have. There's a chance we might have. But we'll go over and go take a look. So I'm thinking that we might have actually dropped this ram because we took the shot right here, and he's piled up right here. So I don't know where we hit him. But look at the mass on that bighorn. Oh my god. They definitely fixed that. Look at that. Before, that used to be really narrow all the way down to the base there. And now it is just massive all the way through. That's incredible. I'm so glad that they fixed that. So let's swing by here and pick him up and take a little better look at this ram. Wow, that's a 155 gold. We dropped him in his tracks at 372 and double lunged him, but if you look at the mass there, you could just see how good that looks now, all the way through. Well, I know we're hunting for mule deer, but it appears something else is hunting for them too. That's a diamond potential mountain lion out there, about 250, so we're not going to pass up this opportunity here. I think we could actually lay prone on top of this little rock and maybe be able to take him at about 260 out. Yeah, that should work. Should have been nice. Oh, he's running. They must have fixed that too. Normally what would happen is mountain lions would kind of just like bug out and they would just sit there and then eventually like fall over. But now that thing just bolted. So it does seem to me that they fixed something else as well. Definitely looks like we made a pretty good hit. A nice vital hit right here. And he ran over there. There he is down. And he's a diamond. A 39 scoring diamond mountain lion. 269 yards, stomach, liver, and left lung on him. That's kind of a giant muley buck. Whew, that's a 5 medium. Our biggest buck that we've seen yet. And he's got a really cool looking rack on him. Let's see if we can't get over there and take him down. Alright, we got him spotted there. 200 yards out. Perfectly broadside. We might go for him with the 30-6 here. I want to check to see if anything else is over here first, though. Got some more deer over there. How can you not see? Okay, he stopped broadside at 180. I would have taken it if that brush wasn't in the way. We're going for it. Alright, look good. That's a giant buck, nonetheless. And he's down. So I just tried to get that guy with the bow for the last like 20 minutes and well, it didn't work out very good. He didn't want to come in. So we decided to pull out the 30-6 and went for a nice double lung and we got him. Yeah, here he is down here. I'm going to say he should be like a 250. That's exactly what I was thinking he was going to score. And he's a gray. Double lunged him at 176. And that's a great looking buck. It really is. Bit of a funky curve there, but I mean, I have seen some bucks with character like that, so it's not uncommon. Ooh, there's actually 2 good bucks there. Hold on, we might try and get both these bucks here. The problem is we don't have a good wind, so they're not going to stick around too long. Got a couple does over there. Alright, so there they are right there. 2 of them side by side. That is pretty awesome. I can't see them very good though. Got a little opening right there they're going to come across. So that 4 is actually almost the same size as that 5 medium. In fact, I think there might be 2 5 mediums here. Got a really small 3 there. That's another really good 4. So we got one out there at 218 and we got this guy here at 175. But I think that's the biggest one right here, this 5. Ooh, that's gonna be the biggest muley that we've seen yet. 185 to 247 on the estimate on that buck. I'm gonna say that that might be like a 260s plus muley buck right there. I really think he might be. And it took him a long time to come to his zone too. Just the fact that it took him that long to come makes me think that he's gonna break probably somewhere around like 260s. Got a bull right there. But I think we're gonna try and take down this buck here first. And then we'll try and get on the one across the lake here. Because I don't think he's going to spook. He's 340 out. There's no way he's going to spook from here. There is our buck. 244 minimum. 239 minimum. I think we might try and take this one with the bow. Just because if we can get to like 100 yards out, I don't see why we wouldn't try and take him down with the bow. Well, there he is. He's 52 yards away right there. He's still underneath this tree, but he should come out a little bit, be able to give us a shot. Look how smart he is, though. All the deer right out in the open, and he is about to walk out 50 yards away. We're going to get ready. We're going to get ready. And he did not just stop behind that tree. Come on. That's him right there. Come on, step out a little bit more. Now, I don't remember which one is him. Alright. There he is. Perfect shot. Looked like a good hit to me. Oh yeah, he's down. He's down. We got another good buck taken off over here as well, though. That's that big 4. I think that's him at least. Yeah, it's him. That should have been a good hit as well. Let's go over here and go take a look at our big buck. Oh, I forgot. We still have that giant over on the other side here. Hopefully he didn't spook. He didn't. That's him right there. 215 out. We should be able to go for him. We'll actually slide over a little bit more. So let's go over here and grab this buck first. Because we got to go this way anyways to get a little bit better of a position on this buck. But this is gonna be, it should be a really good one. Probably like a 250s muley. 244 gold, and that was him, a blonde, 5 medium, double lunged him at 41 yards out. That's a great looking buck there, but it's still quite a ways away from being a diamond. As you can see, perfect shot. Right behind the front shoulder. Beautiful. That's our buck. That's the buck that we want right there. He is 180 out. He does have the highest estimate, but we're going to go for him. Definitely got a solid hit into him. And he's down. Okay, so I think we actually should have gotten this buck as well. So we're going to go over here first and go track down this one. And then we'll go across there and pick up that other buck that we just got. I thought he was like, yeah, there he is piled up right there. I was going to say, I thought we hit him somewhere around like right about here. But there he is. Let's take a look at this buck. I think this is actually a 4, if I'm not mistaken. 239, left lung at 62 yards. So he scored very similar to the one that we just got. But this guy has a little bit more mass, actually. Yeah, he has quite a bit more mass. The 5 medium had less mass, I think, than this buck. That's a great looking buck, though. Let's see what this thing's going to score. I'm going to say 260. Oh, 247 blonde. So that's an awesome buck. That thing has some amazing character on his left side there. Take a look at how tall that, well, I guess is like G2 is. It kind of goes way out to the side there. This one right here. That's really cool. 247.46 on the score on that thing. That's a great looking buck. Well, we finally came across a buck that we do not have to get mounted, which is a good thing, because then my bank account will definitely thank me for this. But I don't really like the angle. He should turn around. Yes, he will, and that will work. Let's take him down. Is that really the only buck here? Well, that buck seems to be walking away at about 290 out, and then the other buck is actually coming this way as well. So we might be able to try and squeeze one off right... Oh, that was too low. But that wasn't. That should have connected. And there's the other buck I wanted to get right there. Okay. Yeah, 300 we should have held high, and we held right for the heart, which that's not going to work out. But the second shot definitely should have counted on that buck. Well, if you're going to come running past us, we're not going to pass up the opportunity. Thought the first shot actually hit good. Ooh, it did hit it good because he piled up right here. Wow. Yeah, liver, stomach, and left lung. And that sucker was an 8 mythical, 21.30 black bear. Wow. 17 yards, no, 15 yards away. Open sights with the 30-06. I'll take it. So we'll swing by and grab this first muley buck here. A left lung, right lung, 194. It's an interesting looking buck. That's kind of like a, you know, a common, decent looking buck right there, I would say. We just got a gobble. Apparently the turkeys gobble more now, and they also strut more. Where before, the only time they would really gobble is if they were around decoys, or if you called a certain amount of times, then they would gobble and strut. But now they strut pretty much all the time, or whenever, you know, they're in the mood, I guess. But yeah, looks like we definitely took down both those bucks, because there's one piled up there and one piled up right there. So the second shot definitely counted with the 30-06. I thought I saw something over there. There's more muleys over there. They never even decided to drink. Unless they were in a different spot that I didn't see. But that's not a bad size 4. Imagine going to open sights on that thing. How far is he? We'll try it maybe. 227. That's a hit. 227 yards, open sights. Where'd he go? So we'll swing by here quick and grab these 2 bucks, and then go over and go see how we did. Open sights at about 227 yards with the 30-06. Another decent buck. 191 on him, and this buck is a 152. Kind of like our smallest buck yet. Interesting looking rack on him, but wow. So the first shot completely missed, and the second shot just absolutely smoked. Double lung hard at 281 on him. So our muley buck should have... I didn't really think he was going to be right here, but I guess he is. And we got another black bear coming through here. We'll let him be. We'll let him be for now. Yeah, the buck that we just took open sights is piled up right here. I can't believe we made a 230-yard lung shot, lung and stomach on that buck. A 203 score, but that's actually a really good shot. 230 yards open sights with a 30-06. Kind of a cool looking rack on this buck as well. That one's actually the biggest buck that we've seen so far with the highest estimate. So is he going to break 260s? I don't know, but he definitely has a really good chance. Kind of an interesting distance though, because we can either hold high for 160 or zero it in for 300 and hold low. But I would rather zero in for 160 and hold high. It's a great looking buck. And a great shot. Perfect heart shot at about 300 yards out. Wow. Actually, I think we're going to take down this Rocky Mountain bull out here as well. Didn't get the heart, but definitely got a vital hit. Let's go over and go get him. I'm really curious if this thing's going to break 260s. I really am. In fact, I think we'll take a picture of him because it looks pretty sweet just like that, actually. Okay, cool. Is he going to break 260s? I don't know. 250. But that was a 300-yard double lung heart shot, and that rack looks so good. We got a buck like this before, but he only had one side that was even. 25 inside on that thing. Overall spread 38 on the outside, but a 25 inside. That's a great looking muley buck right there. Wow. And we must have made a decent shot on this guy because he went down. Did you guys see him drop? Because that's a heart shot. 264-yard left lung heart shot on that bull. I honestly thought he ran a little ways, but I guess not. Alright, we got a couple more bucks out here, and this one here is probably going to be the biggest one. It's another really good 4, but we're in a tripod now, so we should actually be able to try and take down both of these. And I saw another buck over here too, but I don't see him right now. So 250, this guy's kind of broadside, but this is the biggest one right here, so we're going to try for a heart shot. Way too high for the heart, but that was definitely a heart shot. I mean, we should have still got a single lung, so we'll put a follow-up on him if we can. Ooh, that sucker bolted. So there's the other buck I saw from before. He's about 250 out. We're not in the tripod right now, but it shouldn't really matter too much. And that should have been a heart shot. It was. Perfect. So let's go over here now and go grab. I think we should have all 3 bucks down. First one, we did not hit the heart. The second one, we hit the heart. And the third one, we hit the heart. That's a pretty good bull. I think we should take him down as well because he might come back a little bit bigger. That's a heart shot if I ever seen one. Here's our second buck, double lung heart shot, 207 on him. The first buck actually ran back this way, and there he lays right there. He ran about like 80 yards or so. This is the one that we hit, well, probably in the right lung. Right lung, a 222 gold, so that guy kind of like barely made gold. He did barely make gold. 222.20 right on the decimal there. But this guy here has, take a look at his G2s. He has not only forks, but he has like a fork and a kicker. So he has triplets on, I don't even know what you call them, triples? But I mean, yeah, we have to get this mounted. That's a really cool looking buck. Man, that looks so cool. And there is our third heart shot. He was a 4. 429 gold. That's actually a pretty massive Rocky Mountain elk there. Wow. 165 yard double lung heart shot on him. Very nice. Well guys, welcome back to our trophy lodge here, and this is what we ended up with. This is our huge blonde muley that we got with the bow, a 247.4 score. That was the one that we made a 40-yard shot, and that rack there looks so realistic to me. It looks so spot on accurate. I absolutely love the look on this buck. I want to change a couple of positions actually. I didn't mind that. That's okay. Just like that right there. I like that a lot. Anyways, this here is the last buck that we got in the very end. And I honestly didn't even think that he was that special. But after we got him and we picked him up, I saw he had just tons of stickers and character everywhere. And he scored 282.9. Now that buck is so impressive to me. That's really an incredible buck. But yeah, overall, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys like the TruRACS. Let me know what you think about him. And yeah, that's going to be it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.